Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this WWE 2K25 news live stream. Today was the day that we all had marked on our calendars. It was the day that we got official news from 2K themselves, where the developers come out of their WWE caves and they anoint onto us the WWE news. Now, we saw this trailer, and this trailer blew our minds. A little bit of the slingshot technology that they've been using for the showcase, but it's nonetheless looked good. We've seen brand new models for Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa. We have seen Jacob Fatu, Umaga, the rest of the Bloodline, Batista, and we're going to go through each and every single one of these. If someone could just give me confirmation in the chat that you can hear me absolutely fine over the music, that would be much appreciated. But you guys are going to want to push that like button and that subscribe button, because I have all of the news for you. And who knew that we would all be getting excited over an island? So let's go and have a look at this WWE trailer, shall we? Because this morning it released. We knew Roman Reigns was going to be the cover star. It has probably been the worst kept secret within WWE and the WWE 2K world, because it was leaked by Steam, who, you know, it is what it is. But we knew that Roman Reigns was going to be the star of the show. Yesterday on Raw, we got a big unveiling by Paul Heyman, and we got a brand new model of Roman Reigns. We know we are getting the Bloodline showcase. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Thank you for confirming that you can all hear me. Like I said, if you could all just drop a like on the stream. Get any questions you want down below, we'll answer. If you want to leave us a super chat or become a member here on the channel, then that is amazing, and it supports us grotesquely. So yeah, please do make sure that you do support the channel if you enjoy the content here. So it's very much going to be a Bloodline and Roman Reigns game. The showcase isn't only going to focus on the Bloodline in the modern era though, because we have seen the likes of Umaga, who coincidentally just turned up on the screen. We also know that we are going to get The Rock, Rocky Johnson, and a lot of the Samoan heritage. So the Bloodline showcase is going to be further afield than just the modern day era of the Bloodline. We know that we're going to see CM Punk in that Bloodline, in that showcase. We know that we are going to see Cody Rhodes, obviously the infamous WrestleMania match that they had last year. The Wyatt Six, as you can see on your screen as well, just taking a break from the Bloodline. That is going to be a pre-order bonus, so if you want to get them, make sure you pre-order. A lot of people in the comment section have been saying that they have been pre-ordering the game. Let us know in the comment section which version of the game you have pre-ordered. We are definitely going to get the Bloodline version because it's the best. You get so much content with it. Yes, it's the most expensive, but you get so much with it. And we haven't even spoken about the island, which was the big reveal, the big tease at the moment in the trailer. Only a fleeting glance at it. We saw that golden statue of Roman Reigns. We saw people milling around in this island. We saw an arena. We will take a quick look at it when it comes up on the trailer as well. That is going to be a co-op mode. That is going to be where you can jump online, you can challenge Roman Reigns, you can go off and wrestle your buddies, you can do all sorts on there. But there will be more news coming about the island. Obviously, it's their brand spanking shiny new version or game mode that they have for us. So it's going to be... it's going to take some liking, I think. It's not something that the WWE 2K fan base asked for, but you never know. It might be something that we all fall in love with and we want to play meticulously over the next year. But for me, the graphics look absolutely insane. Here's the island, the arena on the left, and the golden Roman Reigns. Is that going to be the pinnacle? Is that where we've got to get to? And of course, we've got the game modes as well. But what we are going to do now, we're going to take a quick look at the WWE 2K website. So let's have a look at the website and see exactly kind of what they're saying on the website themselves. So let us go and have a quick look when we load it up, and we are where are we? Here. Okay, brilliant. Let's give it that. And my screen. Oh no, that's why. Wait, bear with me 1 second while I just get the right screen. We're having a little bit of... Nope. Here it is. So here is the screen that we want. And as you can see, we have the website. Let's just make that a little bit smaller so we can all see it. Oh dear. Anyway, so here is the website, and as you can see, Roman Reigns centric. Raw Beyond the Ring, that is what we have. Raw Beyond the Ring, obviously Beyond the Ring going on to the island, so a little bit of a sneak preview there. Let me know if you can see the screen all right. I would just like to be able to know that you guys can follow along whilst we're doing this. So, as you can see, we have this, and we're now going to look at the pre-orders. Let's find out what we get with each pre-order. Obviously, the Bloodline pre-order is here, and it is the best by far when it comes to the absolute beautiful game art. It is incredible. I really do like that, and I do think it's going to certainly make people buy that version of the game. So that is wonderful, and let's have a look at the pre-order now. So become head of the table with the WWE 2K25, the Bloodline Edition. Celebrate Roman Reigns and the Bloodline's ruthless dominance of the WWE with the Bloodline Edition bonus pack, WrestleMania 41, the Season Pass, and more. The Bloodline Edition of the game includes the My Faction Persona card, the Mattel Elite Collection Greatest Hits, Roman Reigns. The My Faction Persona card, the Mattel Elite Series 114J Uso, and the Island Cosmetics for the PS5 and the Xbox Series S1. You're going to get the Family Above All hoodie, you're going to get the OTC shirt, you're going to get a Yeet tank top, and you're going to get Yeet sunglasses. So for all of those that have the next generation consoles, you're going to get some Island editions as well. The WrestleMania 41 pack, you're going to get the WrestleMania 41 Arena. You're going to get a My Faction Persona card for a new playable superstar, a WrestleMania event #1, and a WrestleMania event #2, still to be announced. We're also going to get the Rock Nation of Domination pack, and that's going to be My Faction, the Persona card, the Rock Nation of Domination, not available for individual purchase. We're going to get the Ringside Pass, which is going to give us the 5 post-launch DLC character packs. The Supercharger, it's also going to give us the Superstar Mega Boost, which will give us the My Rise Boost and the 100,000 virtual currency. Within this Bloodline pack, we're also going to have the Deadman Edition bonus and all of that goodiness. But if you were just to get the Deadman Edition bonus pack, you're going to get the My Faction Persona card for the Undertaker, here for the 1990 version. We're going to get the Persona card, the Mattel Elite Collection Greatest Hits Undertaker, a usable urn, Brother Love as a manager, and Island Cosmetics. We're going to be able to get the Undertaker 95 mask, which was the white mask that the Undertaker used to wear. Obviously, the Wyatt 6-pack you will get for any version of the game that you pre-order, and for that you will get the My Faction Persona cards for Uncle Howdy, Dexter Lumis, Nikki Cross, Joe Gacy, and for Eric Rowan. And the Island Cosmetics, you'll get the Uncle Howdy mask and the Nikki Cross mask, along with 15,000 of virtual currency. And obviously, if you just get the standard edition of the game, the digital only, you're going to get the pre-order pack, which will be, it's going to be the Wyatt 6 stuff. So there is lots and lots going on with these pre-orders. And obviously, we've gone through the Deadman edition, which we've spoken about, and we've gone through the standard edition. You can find all this on the WWE 2K website, and we are going to now go back and we're going to have a look at the cover superstars. We are going to get gameplay. Gameplay has come out today, so we will check that out. So we got Roman Reigns. Roman's record-setting reign as a WWE Universal Champion is a fitting stat for the OTC. His in-ring dominance and charisma have propelled him to be one of the most compelling figures in wrestling. As the original tribal chief, he commands respect and has once again shown why to those who kept him from his rightful place as head of the table. The Undertaker, and a question I pose for you guys is, we've got an Undertaker edition of the game, the Dead Man edition, but I swear it was WWE 2K20 we had an Undertaker edition of the game. We got that Undertaker, the Road to WrestleMania version where it was break the streak, defend the streak. So why, within 5 years, do WWE 2K want us to have another Undertaker edition of the game? Is that they're just running out of ideas? Do they think the Undertaker prints money? Let us know down below. We genuinely want to know exactly why you think The Undertaker has got yet another edition. There are so many other superstars. Triple H, The Rock would have been a good one, considering that it's his cousin Roman Reigns that's the cover star and has the showcase. So why don't we get like a Rocky edition of the game, or the People's Champ version? Just putting it out there, I think the 2K devs could have potentially looked further afield and given us a fresher take, fresher content. Just my point. Let me know what you guys think down below. But The Undertaker, nonetheless, with a wrestling career spanning over 30 years, The Undertaker stands as one of the most enduring, distinguished, and feared figures in all of professional wrestling. His legendary 21 consecutive win streak at WrestleMania lasted over 2 decades. As a participant in some form, the greatest matches of all, he is widely hailed as the most premier performers in all of WWE history. Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa is a... Oh, he hasn't got much about him, has he? Solo's not getting much love here on the 2K website. The Solo Sikoa is a fierce and unfeeling powerhouse who has risen through the ranks of the Bloodline to become one of WWE's most dangerous superstars. And that's pretty much all they've said about him. Solo Sikoa, another superstar to portray Roman Reigns, taking on the newer persona of the Bloodline, and then feuding with Roman Reigns, where they had the battle for the Ula Fala. That's not what it's called, Ula Fala. And obviously Roman Reigns won, starting his journey at becoming the original tribal chief, starting a new bloodline, or reinvigorating the old bloodline. It gets confusing, but you know what I mean. Roman's now the original tribal chief, the only tribal chief. And then we go over to Jimmy Uso. Once an inseparable part of WWE's most dominant faction, the Usos, Jimmy Uso now walks a dangerous and unpredictable path, showing his undying loyalty to Roman Reigns. Absolutely right, undying loyalty. Obviously, issues with him and Jay, him and Solo, him and Sami Zayn, him and Roman Reigns. It sounds like Jimmy is just the one that causes all these problems. Moving over to Jey Uso, obviously the now popular singles contender. Once part of the flashy high-flying tag team, the Usos, Jey has dropped the colours in favour of black and a mean streak and has propelled him closer to the top than ever before. Let's whiz through these before we look at some more news that has been dropping. Sami Zayn, the honorary Uso. Sami has proven himself to be one of WWE's most honourable, resilient superstars, ending epic title reigns and capturing multiple championships along the way. Obviously, massive part in the WWE 2K showcase, where he will obviously inevitably betray Roman Reigns and become his redemption, and his redemption arc being put in place. Then we got Jacob Fatu, who is quite possibly one of the most popular WWE superstars on the roster at this moment in time. If you saw his match at Main Event on Saturday, you will understand why. Totally brutalizing Braun Strowman, making him bleed, to the point where the fans were actually chanting his name. They were chanting the heel, the bad guy. What do you guys think of Jacob Fatu? He's going to have and play a humongous part in our WWE 2K25 universe mode. You can check out where all the superstars are going so far on our posts on our community feed. Make sure you go and check that out. And of course, whilst you're checking it out, if you do want to drop a super chat, subscribe, become a member, or just want to drop a comment, then please, you're welcome to do so. Next up, we've got Tama Tonga, fearsome and unstoppable, even more so with the bloodline behind him. There may be no stopping Tama Tonga's rampage through WWE. And along his rampage, we also have Tonga Loa, who stands proudly with the bloodline, adding to its unrelenting, destructive reign of terror. And of course, where would we be in the bloodline without the wise man? From managing legends to guiding Roman Reigns' historic career, Paul Heyman has deservingly solidified his place, not only the WWE Hall of Fame, but solidified his place in the bloodline. What a fantastic character. He is absolutely tremendous. I love every single second of him on TV, whether it's him acting like a coward or him standing tall and prevailing strong. It all makes for fascinating TV. It is brilliant. I really, really do enjoy that. So going back to this trailer, if you notice right at the very start, you see an image, and the image shows the arena and it shows the ring. In that ring, you will notice there are no ropes. The reason there are no ropes is because that is an underground match. Now, an underground match was kind of conceptualized by Shane McMahon. And in that, Shane McMahon decided he was going to make TV pretty awesome. I'm just getting it on my screen now to show you. By having these kind of underground matches, which they didn't really mean anything, but as you can see on your screen here, you've got a ring surrounded by WWE superstars. Now, I think these are all custom-made superstars at the moment in time. Obviously, the WWE superstars either weren't in the game or they're not patched in. Their renders aren't as top as they could be. But there are no rings, which indicates that this is going to be an underground match, which means there will be a referee in the ring, two superstars just battling it out. They were very, very short. And again, is it a welcome addition to the game? They'll be in universe mode, of course, but many people are kind of a bit like, why have we got the underground matches? We will see a better screenshot of these as we progress through the stream. And of course, the commentary announce table you can see there as well. We seem to have 3 commentators, although we've been told that the commentary team would be updated, which speaks to me that this is a beta version of the game. Surely on SmackDown we should have Michael Cole and Wade Barrett, not Byron Saxton. You can see Michael Cole in the middle there, and then of course Corey Graves there as well. So the commentary teams should be spruced up. Byron Saxton isn't even on the commentary team anymore in real life, so we do want better, more realistic gameplay, really. So moving on, we are again going to have a look online, and we're going to look on the, well, we're going to have a look online again, and we're going to move over to the SmackDown Hotel. We're going to look at the roster and all of the confirmed superstars that have been, I say announced, they haven't been officially announced, we haven't got the roster reveals, but we have very much got all of the people that have turned up in various videos, in trailers, in some of the snapshots that they were showing us when it came to the announcements. Obviously, we saw, you know, the likes of Jey Uso, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan. There were so many of them, but here we have the confirmed, inverted commas, superstars so far. Let us know who your favorite is down below in the comments section. But we got the likes of Austin Theory, we've got Bayley, Becky Lynch, Booker T, we've got Bret Hart, which I know many fans are going to absolutely adore, Brother Love as well, he's going to be a manager to The Undertaker. We've got Carmelo Hayes, Carlito, who wasn't in the game last year, and then we've got the Wyatt Six with Dexter Lumis wearing his new mask, along with Eric Rowan, Eddie Guerrero, who is a mainstay in this franchise, bless his soul. We've got Ethan Page, who makes a debut in the game, along with Jacob Fatu. We've seen a lot of him so far during the stream. Look at this little Mattel Jey Uso Elite. I don't quite get why they do these Mattel figures, but they are pretty cool. We got Joe Gacy, Kalani Jordan, who makes her debut, along with Lola Vice. LA Knight Lita makes a return to the game. Obviously, Cena we knew would be in the game. We've got Mr. Fuji, who is a manager. We've got Nikki Cross from the Wyatt Six. Obafemi, who makes his WWE 2K25 debut. We got the Roman Reigns Elite. It's like a little podgy Roman Reigns there. You've got Roman Reigns there, and then you got this guy. That is definitely some kind of weird-looking imposter. Leave a like for this imposter. Then we've also got Tama Tonga, who makes his debut. An updated Solo Sikoa. Stacy Keibler, Hall of Famer, makes a return. We got The Rock, Nation of Domination version. Tonga Loa, Trish Stratus returns. Umaga, who had been missing from the game for several years now, so that is incredible. Uncle Howdy. We got The Undertaker in the 90s. Undertaker, just look at the difference from Undertaker. I know there's probably been 2 decades there, but that is incredible. And then we got Undertaker Elite, another Mattel version. Then the pre-bonus stuff, which we've already looked at, all of these guys. The Bloodline Edition exclusive superstars, so The Rock, Nation of Domination, and then these 2 plastic figures, which people tend to like, apparently. Then we've got possible legends that could be returning to the game. We know that Aether is going to make a return. Albert and Tensai could do. It is strongly believed that Alundra Blaze will be coming back, and Armando Estrada. Bam Bam Bigelow has been rumoured, but you never know with these WWE contracts. Big John Studd, haven't heard anything. Brian Knobbs, nothing. Brian Pillman should be making a return. Bruce Pritchard, Brother Love, we know is coming back. Brutus Beefcake, haven't heard anything. The Bushwhackers were in a game a few years ago, but they got taken out subsequently. Who else have we got? Fit Finlay would be a welcome return as well. Jacqueline is rumoured to be coming back. Mickie James will probably be in the Royal Rumble for like the 5th time since she's left. Rosie is a strong contender to be back in this game as well, again featuring the Bloodline and the Samoan Dynasty. Of course, Sika is part of that as well. For some reason, there's been a strong theory that Victoria will be making a return to the game as well. So if that is the case, that would be absolutely fantastic. People that we do want to see return, and are probably the more likely ones to return, we've got Arn Anderson, Dawn Marie. Goldberg is, I think, pretty much been confirmed to being in the game with a brand new model, new attire. I don't know if his entrance will be in the game, because I was told there wouldn't be any arena entrances, but that might be not from the backstage area, it might be from the side. So Jey Uso won't be coming in to the arena from the audience, so to speak, which is disappointing because we would really like that. Jade Cargill, yes, she's in the game. Alvin Canty, don't you worry. And Cody Cole, Jacob does look awesome. Devin Santiago at Animations, I remember it came with the game. Coffin Box collectible card. Yes, that was that 2014? That one? And Casper, Unfinished Business, not a big fan of Sami Zayn. How can you not be a fan of Sami Zayn? It's like the ultimate underdog. So, yeah. Just replying to some of your comments, people. I'm loving all of this. What have we got? This might be the last year that the game is on PS4. Zack Smith, that is very much what everybody is thinking. Obviously, having made the Island a next-gen exclusive, I think this is kind of their way of saying, if you're playing old gen, you might want to get the next gen, because that's where we're going to be putting all of our good stuff. So, I'm 99% sure this will be the last year that WWE 2K franchise is on the old consoles. But, you know, 2K love throwing a curveball in there sometimes, so it'll be interesting. Devin Santiago, Captain Lou should be a manager for Brian Knobbs, and Jerry Sags, AK Nasty Boys. I love to see the DLC for Nunzio. Yeah, the DLC packs, when they are announced, are going to be absolutely incredible. Much looking forward to seeing who is in that. And we could be getting a 90s Divas pack with the likes of Tori Wilson, Dawn Marie. Going back up here, we've got Victoria and Jacqueline. That would be a really cool, nice pack to add. Let me know if you feel that you would get that pack. Not everybody would. Mark Henry has now left his position in AEW and makes a return to the game. Nunzio is obviously here. Rhino would be a fantastic one as well. And new additions from NXT. This is what you guys are going to really want to see and hear about. But Animation says, question, you reckon Penta makes the game? I think Penta will be in the game, and if you're a big fan of Penta, drop a like on the stream. I believe Penta is going to be DLC, very much like CM Punk was. I think he might even squirm his way into the first DLC pack for the game, which again, most people would love because his merchandise, I think it's him and Roman Reigns occupy the top 5 spots for all top 5 merchandise sales in the WWE company at the moment. So the WWE fan base is massively high on Penta, so they're going to have to get him in the game as quickly and sharply as they can. But NXT superstars that we hope to see in the game, we've got Adriana Rizzo, Ariana Grace, Ava, who is rumoured to be a manager, Bronco Nima, Carly Bright, Charlie Dempsey. We know that Juliana is going to be in as potentially a DLC. We know Jada Parker and Jakara Jackson are going to be in the game as well. Animation says, yeah, late DLC with Motor City Machine Guns. I think they are 100% going to be a DLC. People will flock to go and buy them because they are humongously talented and humongously thought of by the WWE community. We know Kalani Jordan is going to be in the game. Carmen Petrovich, we're sure is going to be in along with Jasmine Nix. Lexis King has pretty much been confirmed to be in the game. Lola Vice we know is. Obafemi we know is as well. According to sources, Mako Satomura is having a contract dispute with WWE at the moment. Valiant Coca 2. Why shouldn't Danny Palmer be in? She's still with the company, isn't she? Lucian Price could potentially be in. I think Stephanie Vaquer is going to be in, but I think she'll be DLC. Along with Sean Spears, I do genuinely think he'll be a DLC, and I think many people would, would purchase a DLC pack to get Sean Spears. Sol Ruka is 100% going to be in the game. She was almost in it last year. All of her attire was in it, but for some reason she didn't actually make it into the game. So that will be very, very interesting. Superstars that won't return to the game. Okay, nonetheless, we won't be looking at that. But let's go and have a look at the official WWE 2K Twitter account, see if they've released anything whilst we've been on, and they have. They've said, for those who are wondering what is included in the WWE 2K25 Ringside Pass, below it tells us we've got the 5 post-launch DLC character packs, and the Supercharger, and the Superstar Mega Boost, the My Rise Boost, and the 100 grand virtual currency. So they're just clearing up obviously a few questions that they have had themselves. Then we see this, which is the underground matches, and it's the first look. Whatever arena we are in here, it looks like we're in a brand new arena, but we've got Sami Zayn, and we have got Carmelo Hayes, the ring announcer. I think that's Mike Rome, correct me if I'm wrong. And we've got, I guess this is some referee. Apologies, I don't know if he's an NXT referee or if he's just a created one. And then we seem to have unknown superstars outside the ring. Whether this is My Rise and this is a version of a underground match here, and these are just people that are in the story, or if these are just placeholders for various different WWE superstars. From the looks of it, I don't know what angle we're looking at the stadium or the arena from. There's no announcers, so it does look that potentially we are in some kind of low-level underground arena. So that would be very interesting. This could very well be something that takes place on the island as well. So that would be very interesting. Mello has got a new haircut. Apologies, Sami Zayn's not quite in the screen there, is he? It's because for some reason the screen does not want to fit in. But Mello has got a new haircut and he looks pretty cool. Underground first look we've seen, and then it was just today's news really. Who wants the first look? We got the additions of the game, so that's fine. That's what WWE 2K have announced so far on their YouTube channel. They're not live at the moment, so let's go and have a look at an infamous leaker called #1 Most Goated Bunny. I swear he changed his name recently. I swear he used to be #1 Most Hated Bunny, but he is a leaker, and this is all the stuff that he's got right so far. You can see that he said this is from 2024, all the things he got right, and there should be a 2025 one. We've got a final boss first look. Look at this. This is a world exclusive. We have got The Rock in his final boss form. You can see the Titantron behind him, and it is fantastic. That is the final boss movie screen that will be behind him, so that is brilliant. But this is an incredible final boss. The model of this looks absolutely fantastic. I'm glad you guys can see this and you're actually witnessing this for the first time. 10 minutes ago that was uploaded by #1 Most Goated Bunny. It looks like potentially we are going to get the Great Khali in this version of the game as well. Many WWE fans have been clamoring to see him back in the game, and well, from the look of it, my god, it's happening. Working hard to debunk, updates to come. The Great Khali and Fit Finlay. If what I'm hearing is true, this is not an official confirmation, but I'm working hard to debunk. I'm hearing big possibilities that we can see the debut of Hornswoggle and Fit Finlay. This is huge. I'll update you soon. And make sure you go and check out Most Goated Bunny, because this is literally incredible. Wow. Then we've got, so letting us know who will be in the game here. We've got various different, I think, is that Pillman? Correct me if I'm wrong. I may be wrong. Then we've got Stephanie Vaquer. These are all made by Bunny, by the way, but he's almost showing us the people that are to be in the game. We've got Jevon as well, so that'll be good. We've also got Aether and Sika, who are more than likely going to be in the game. We've got Julia as well, who we believe will be DLC. This guy is on the nose more so than not. We've also got the machine gun, MCMG, Motor City Machine Guns. We've got Penta, which I know we're all absolutely looking forward to getting our hands on. And we've got Victoria as well. What else have we got coming down here? Obviously, there's Indy Hartwell is going to be in the game, even though she was released. You can see here, behind this WWEC title, you can just see the end of her name, the T-Well, Indy Hartwell. So for those of you that were unsure if Indy would be in the game, she is indeed still going to be in. So, more stuff. It keeps getting better. Let's talk about Becky Lynch. A lot of people were very upset seeing this image, and to clarify, I do agree with what the Most Goated Bunny has said. Sometimes when the game comes out, superstars aren't polished, they're not rendered as the best they possibly could be. We remember Bayley, remember Lita, I think it was Bayley in WWE 2K24 and Lita in 2K23. They looked horrendous. Now this version of Becky Lynch looks almost like a PlayStation 2 version. It's got no sort of facial texturing. It's got no facial features. The eyes look completely different. Her nose is completely different as well. So for me, I think this is almost like a tendered texture. So it's just a placeholder before they go ahead and actually put Becky Lynch's more likeness in. They've always struggled with Becky. I don't know why. Because she's got quite a, unique face. And I mean that in a positive way. Like, you can tell Becky apart from anyone else. So why they struggle to get her likeness in the game, I don't know. But with the fan backlash that has been put out so far, they wouldn't release possibly the biggest persona in the company without her looking more like she should do. So do not panic about this. I'm sure when we see more trailers, when we get more news, when the official roster reveal comes down, we will see a updated Becky Lynch. But what do you think of this Becky Lynch texture, this model of her? Let us know down below. But it is good to see that it is during a promo shot. Obviously, she's got the microphone, and we saw that promo shot earlier. This is what Bunny has got right so far when it comes to WWE 2K25 leaks. So I would trust a lot of the information you are seeing here, a lot, because he's got so much right, and of course last year as well. The gameplay trailer will be dropping today. 2K will have it revealed by 1 PM by the most, and I'm going to guess that's 1 PM Pacific time. I'm not from America. You guys let me know down in that comment section if you wouldn't mind. And then we've got, of course, The Island. The Island is only available on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. Footage captured on next-gen hardware. So interesting to know that we are on the next-gen, and it's coming really to an end for old generation consoles. So yeah, it's a little bit of a shame. We've got an awesome picture here of the Wyatt 6. This looks incredible. Brand new personas for Dexter Lumis, Nikki Cross, Joe Gacy, Eric Rowan, who makes a return to the game. And of course, we have got Uncle Howdy, who is Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas, unfortunately, obviously lost his brother, Bray Wyatt. Obviously, a lot of us WWE fans were hit hard with that news, where he passed away. Of course, still going to be in the game. Fantastic to note. Obviously, Eddie Guerrero still in the game, and a lot of the other superstars that have passed away. China, very much still in the game. So it's nice that WWE continue to put these superstars in the games, because they know the fan base has a lot of love for these superstars. And then we have the promo screen. Now, whether this is what it's going to look like in its finality, or if this is maybe a bit of a placeholder, because it looks like it's kind of just a bit of a copy and paste with the bar put in with the I'm going to win my next match, I'll put off a win with a challenge, I got to talk up the crowd, win them over, how should I handle my next match to get the spotlight all on me. So how this works, it's a strange one. I genuinely don't know how these promos are going to work. Apparently they're going to run into different cutscenes, so whether a brawl breaks out, you form an alliance, you end an alliance, you call out a superstar for a championship match. I imagine it will probably be very similar to what we used to have, although WWE 2K development team will now announce this as a new feature and all the fanfare, and look, aren't we amazing, what have we done? You know, if you hadn't taken it out the game already, just imagine where we would be now with, you know, adaptations to it, improvements to it. Seems like we've taken one step back, one step forward, and we're still in the same place. Give us a hell yeah down in the comment section if you agree with that. But promos, they're back. Show intros, they're back. It's all exciting stuff. Lola Vice has been confirmed, you can see from this image. It's also got Shayna Baszler in there, and of course another underground match with these, like, nobody superstars behind. I can only think that this is maybe like on the island, but what do I know? We'll just have to wait and see. So, ladies and gentlemen, my question to you is, what are you most looking forward to when it comes to WWE 2K25? Is it the gameplay? Is it universe mode? Is it having a plethora of new superstars at our disposal? We genuinely really do want to hear from you. We want to hear all about what you think this new game is going to be about. If you've enjoyed the stream and we've given you a little bit of information, you've learned a lot, please drop a like. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Become a member as well. Members, we are going to be giving a chance to win the game as well. And of course, join us on Discord. The little QR code at the bottom right of your screen. Go and check it out. Come and say hello in the general chat section. We've got nearly 100 of you in there, and it's a great place just to chill out, talk about WWE with a load of like-minded people. But I want to say humongous thanks for staying tuned, and we will see you all soon.